and good morning for another beautiful Tynemouth market morning at the market. Me, MimikyuMark, doing my latest MimiQA season 2. A little bit different. I do it live in a market. Sometimes that happens, and sometimes you hear birds and sometimes you hear trains, and today probably a little bit of wind. If only you could hear the snow crunch. So good morning. We're going to start the TikTok world this morning, and we're going to see how everyone is doing on this fine morning. So yes, I am picking up my mobile studio device and I'm going to walk around the market. And again, it's beautiful. It's starting to get lighter this morning. It's nice, isn't it? You know what, I hope the summer just comes around quick and we get some lovely warm weather, and then it just slows down for a bit, right? Because I think we deserve a little bit of warm weather, because right now, oh my goodness, it's just so cold again. I even got my sort of thicker jacket on today, as well as my t-shirt jumper combo going on here. So good morning, everybody. Right, so what's going on in the world of MimikyuMark, and I can't even say my name. It's that cold and tired this morning. See what's going on in the world of MimikyuMark this last week. Well, it seems we're always in limbo now, thanks to the way the Pokemon world pushed things out. So I was going to slowly open various packs over the course of that first release, but it was a staggered release, and I could only do like 30 or 40 packs. So unfortunately, we've got to wait until hopefully what is the end of this coming week, or even the next week, maybe. I think it's the next coming week, and we will have the ETB release. So at least we'll have the beautiful booklet for Ascended Heroes, and then we'll see what it looks like. But actually, I can't just wait, and I can't wait for the next set, Perfect Order. As much as people might not like the set because there's no crazy Charizard in there, I think it'll be a lovely player set. I think everybody will absolutely lap it up. I think stores will get it, and I'm hoping scalpers don't go anywhere near it, right? So we can get you guys some amazing stuff to open on beautiful release day. So yeah. Anyway, this beautiful Tynemouth market again. I do my usual show of the market. There you go, people. You can see my transport solution there in the background. Let's have a quick appreciation moment for my transport solution that got me here. So beautiful 6-wheeled trolley with a number of boxes trundling onto the metro system. So thank you very much to the metro staff for not turfing me off. It seems to do the job so far, so fingers crossed it'll keep doing the job for a while. Oh my goodness, yes. So it's a bit windy this morning. You may or may not be able to hear the wind. I don't know how it comes across on the podcast. I mean, guys, tune into the podcast. Tell me if it sounds windy. I know that sometimes we can hear the birds in the morning, and I'm not a spotter. Is it spotter? A twitcher? Is it twitcher? The people who look after birds, who look for them, I should say. They're not carers. They're just spotters, but they're twitchers. Maybe that's what Twitter was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a twitcher. Oh, good morning, Irish Lad 2025. So as ever, when recording the podcast, I'm also here with the TikTok crowd, just to, maybe it's just so I can have a mirror against my face. Oh, look how shiny my glasses are this fine morning. Irish Lad 2025 says he's hungover. I mean, you're not doing much for the stereotype, Irish Lad. But you are declaring yourself as hungover. So I hope you had a really good time wherever you are. I'm in the... He's saying he knows it's his bad. Well, I'm hoping that wherever you are, you've had a really good time. I mean, I'm here near sunny Newcastle in a lovely village of Tynemouth. And Tynemouth itself has this beautiful big metro station from the Victorian era, which gets utilised on a Saturday and Sunday for a market. So I'm here every Sunday with my Pokemon stall. And it's not just Pokemon, all sorts of other TCGs. So thankfully this morning, in fact, that is a bit of news. Apart from Irish Lad lazing in his bed in London, apparently. Well, I hope you had a good night out in London. But we opened some Riftbound. Now, I've got no idea of the Riftbound set. but we've got people actually going mad for the Riftbound cards. From what I understand, it's from a game, or Echo is a game, League of Legends, but I've got no idea. And I thought, you know what, people really, really want it. So I thought I'd open some packs and bring those card singles too. So as well as Pokemon, as well as Star Wars Unlimited, as well as Gundam, as well as One Piece, as well as Vice Schwartz, and other bits and bobs that I will occasionally have. So we've added Riftbound to the menu. Now, unfortunately, Riftbound, the packs are so hard to get, so I don't think they would last at all today. But, that's just the way it is, unfortunately. We've got people joining the chat saying give them a follow. Look, guys, if you're in the chat and you want to follow each other, that's up to your heart's content. Maybe we shouldn't be shouting it out, but yeah, I don't care if you follow me or not. Unfollow me, everybody. Unfollow me. But I hope you just come here and have a good laugh this morning. Or like the Irish lad there, saying that he was hungover. Again, not a stereotype. He openly declared it on this stream just a second ago. Oh, so thank you. Oh, thank you for following Irish lad. You know what? I always go through and I tend to try and follow everybody back that I can. So if you follow me, I try to be nice and follow back. So there we go. I don't know what it does, to be honest. And you're making a coffee. This is riveting podcast news this morning. Irish lad, hungover, made a coffee. This is headlines. You don't need BBC News. You don't need all of those other news channels that are available. And yes, I just named one, but you don't need any of those news channels. You just need MimikyuMark doing his MimiQA recording on a Sunday morning at a time that you shouldn't even be out of bed. So what are you doing out of bed? Making a coffee. Irish lad. Woo! Yeah, recording a podcast. So I record something called MimiQA, MimiQA. It's probably a bit rubbish, to be honest. As I'm turning the camera now towards my GarageBand audio recording, it's probably not the most polished thing in the world, but there is one or two listeners, and I appreciate each one of them. So thank you very much to those who listen into this podcast. I hope you know how much I appreciate it. Whenever I occasionally, when I'm not feeling too depressed, when I occasionally look at the figures, I see the odd one or two people listening in. So I absolutely love the fact that people listen in, and I will always think back to a time where somebody came to the market stall and they're like, we listen to your podcast, and then someone at a local TCG said, we listen to your podcast. I was like, oh god, so but I am not the most popular person in the northeast of England, so that is so when I say people listen in, maybe a dozen. But I love you all. So yeah, Irish lad, you are featuring today, Irish lad. So today has been brought to you by Irish lad and his hangover, and then his coffee, and then his I don't know what I'm doing out of bed this morning. So yeah, exactly. So I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day, Irish lad. But yes, in the TCG world, we've got some Riftbound. I actually managed to pull some big Riftbound cards. I've got no idea what they are, but Card Mug, yeah, keep it PG. Yeah, keep it PG, Irish lad, yeah. But Riftbound this morning, opening Riftbound this morning, yesterday, day before, on release day, I've managed to get a couple of good cards. But today I've looked at Card Market, because that's where you can buy these things. And it turns out Riftbound cards can be quite expensive. So it turns out I may have a couple of, between sort of £30 and £60 cards in my binder this morning from Riftbound, as well as lots of beautiful shinies, rares. I've got to try and fathom, I've got to try and work out what I'm doing with these cards. I've put individual prices on my Riftbound cards, like the big ones. Anything sort of £5 and above, I've put a price on. Anything that's probably below that, I think the rares, I'm saying like £1 each, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes. And then you have the common and uncommon shinies, 50p each. There you go. That's probably where I'm at for Riftbound. I don't have a lot. It's hard to get hold of the stuff. So, that's the market will work itself out over time. Because if something doesn't sell, guess what? It's probably going to come down in price, and I will probably lower the price. So for me, this is purely a hobby. So thank you for joining me in my hobby this morning. What an awful hobby this is, having to be up at this time in the morning, sometime after 6 in the morning, to hop on a metro with my market transport solution, with my iPad, recording. It's usually in the cold, but it's actually warming up. It's actually getting quite late this morning. It's not too bad, and you can probably hear the seagulls on the podcast. Now, the seagulls are like a group of thugs, to be honest, around here. The seagulls, every morning, if I'm doing the school run in the morning, I'll see a seagull just ripping apart, and it must be the same one. We'll call him Steven Seagull. I hope you absolutely get that. There's a few seagulls which I've encountered in my time which have gone by the name Steven. I don't know, maybe it's just a seagull thing, but Steven the Seagull rips apart the bins in the morning at the metro station. So if you ever wonder why Newcastle is such a mess sometimes, and Tynemouth and North Shields are covered in litter, it's the seagulls. They're just a group of thugs who rip apart the bins, and there's nothing you can do. I mean, unless you have a seagull, an anti-seagull bin device. I mean, some may call it a lid. I mean, I don't know. Some may call it a lid, the anti-seagull bin device. But you know what? Somebody needs to invent something, because these guys are hench. These you know what? This is going to be my podcast this morning. Talk about hench seagulls in the northeast of England. It's all of the lifting power they're doing, lifting all the bin lids. But yes, we have hench seagulls that are absolutely causing an absolute trauma. Oh, we've got a metro coming in, and then we'll have a metro leaving. For those guys who are spotters, let's get in a position where you're going to be able to see, for those of you on the TikTok, the train that leaves the station. You know what? It's a new one this morning. So the Newcastle metro system, well, TyneWe, I should say, it's not just us, but the TyneWe metro system has got some new metros. But we have a mix of old and new, and if you ever get the metro, there you go. There's a new one. So if this isn't a spotter channel, this is a MimikyuMark Pokemon channel, but yes, occasionally I will bring you metro. The metros are cool, they will take you from one stop to another in a relatively quick period of time, and then occasionally create some noise on my podcast. So thank you very much, metro system, to all those driving at this silly time in the morning, earning your pop star wages apparently. If you listen to local podcasts. No, they're a really good bunch. And you know what? The security people are always lovely and talk to me on my way back. I don't see them in the morning first thing, but I see them coming back, and they always do try and talk and go, "What do you do, mate?" I don't know. Does my hat not give it away? Yeah, yes, exactly. So, anyway, where was I before I went off that tangent when the metro arrived? I think we were just talking about seagulls, weren't we? I was talking about our local seagull, Stephen, wasn't I? Goodness, how long could I make Stephen last? I've already done 13 minutes of a recording on my weekly podcast. So yes, well, Tynemouth. Here I have my Riftbound, I have my Pokemon. I did loads of new Pokemon trades yesterday. So the Aqua guys were down here last week. They usually go to card shows, so I do follow them. And yeah, they traded me a beautiful Bubble Mew. I traded for a beautiful Magikarp, a Pikachu, and a bunch of other stuff. So there's about £400 worth of trade for that one Bubble Mew. So my Bubble Mew is no more. It's gone. I've traded it. But I really, really, really wanted that Magikarp. And it is a cheaper card. But I really, really, really like the Kanda cards. So that Magikarp is a Kanda card that I now own. So I think the next Kanda card I need to get, certainly need, is the Giratina V Alt Art from Lost Origin. It's gonna be the one that got away, isn't it? It's gonna be the one that I never opened in a pack, and it's the only reason I keep opening Lost Origin packs is to get that Giratina V Alt Art. So the Aqua guys, when they came along, they said they were gonna have a look out for me. They were gonna have a look out for this Giratina. And let's wait and see. Let's absolutely wait and see. I've still got a lovely Charizard for sale. I've still got lots of other beautiful cards for sale. So if they want that Charizard from Phantasmal Flames, I've got one of those. I've even got a gold one too. So yeah, there we go. Yes. Oh, I'm seeing the seagulls. The seagulls are circling. They are. I don't know if you can see. You may can't see on the camera, but the seagulls are circling. They're seeing this guy with this weird hat and wondering if the things on his hat are food. I think that's how seagulls operate. And talking about our necky Steven Seagull, our Hench Seagul that we have in North Shields, I think he's probably the same one that tries to steal your Greg's pasties. I'm pretty sure, and your Greg's sausage rolls. I'm pretty sure that's Stephen too. So if you're ever walking down North Shields High Street and you've got a seagull trying to steal your Greg's sausage roll, it's probably Stephen Seagull. He's going to get a bit chunky, that seagull. All these Greg's pasties and sausage rolls. But yes, wow, that was a good. It must be a good 4 or 5 minute tangent on Stephen Seagull. So that's probably a record for tangents. Yes. So this beautiful marketplace. Why do I do this podcast in the morning? Well, I do this podcast in the morning because we can't always... Oh, here comes another metro. Oh, for those who are on TikTok. Metro train coming in. There we go. I mean, it's going to happen a couple of times on the podcast. I've got to slow down the recording because I haven't got a special mic in on this one today. And I've thought, actually, you get quite a good recording hearing the ambient noises of a train station. So it's a little bit different. Is it any good? Probably not. Does it annoy listeners? I don't know. I've had no feedback. I don't have that many listeners. However, it's certainly a bit of fun. Oh, it does, however, put you off when you're trying to record a podcast, a TikTok. Well, okay. Other news at TCG. Well, we've got Star Wars TCG coming up soon. We've got A Lawless Time is coming out. Probably in about a month's time, I think it is, approximately. So it's in March. And it's going to be another beautiful set. We're going to see some nice... I think we're seeing The Stranger put into a card. So we're going to have The Stranger. So Khmer from The Acolyte. So as much as you may or may not like the show, he's a pretty cool guy that unalives Jedi. So, you know, he's pretty cool in my book. And I've got a lovely Sith deck that I add cards to. So that'll be an amazing addition to the sets. But I was looking through some videos yesterday, and I was looking through some old games that I used to play. And I don't know if you guys out there, as well as playing Knights of the Old Republic, there was a game called The Old Republic. And I was thinking, you know, a game like Star Wars Unlimited, a game like The Old Republic would be absolutely amazing. It's to have the characters in there. And I was thinking the one character I would truly like from The Old Republic is Darth Malgus. I mean, Satine, who's in there, is an amazing character. You know, shows all of the goody Jedi stuff of the old Republic, and is able to stop lightsabers with her hands and all that good stuff. But Darth Malgus is he's just not a normal Sith, and he will headbutt. He will just grab the Jedi's hands and knock him out with his head. He's just amazing, that dude. So if you ever want to be acquainted with Darth Malgus, I might do a couple of videos. People have already asked me in other sort of streams, who is this Darth Malgus that you keep going on about? I'm like, oh, this dude's amazing. So I'll probably put together a couple of videos for TikTok to show you who Darth Malgus is. My hero bad guy. He's such amazing. So I'm going to proper fangirl over him. But yeah, so how are you guys this morning? So we do have a couple of people in and out today. So how are you feeling this morning? So we've already had Irish lad this morning tell us that he's hungover. He's not doing much for the stereotype with his name and his statements of being hungover, but he was having a coffee. So at least he wasn't continuing the binge. So well done, Irish lad, and I hope you've had a wonderful start to your day. So we've had the Irish lad feature. So who else do we have in the chat? You know what? I really should look at the chat. So it looks like we've got Tamsin still in the listening in. So how are you, Tamsin, this morning? You doing well? We've got other people dropping in and out. Oh my goodness, there's just so many people dropping in and out. Wow. Okay. I mean, the fact that they leave straight away, they probably just see a dude wearing a MimiQ hat and glasses, and they're thinking, "What am I doing with my life at this time in the morning, watching some dude?" It must be the glasses, right? I don't often wear them on these mornings, but this morning I really had to put them on. So well, we're going for about a 20-minute recording this morning. I'm trying to keep them shorter, primarily because I'm not sat out there for hours in the mornings now, but I need some inspiration from you people on the TikTok world. So thank you for joining me, thank you for this conversation, and thank you to the podcast world for letting me unload my brain, even just for 20 minutes, in the world of TCGs. So in the world of Pokemon, in the world of, I think it was Riftbound we were talking about, and in the world of Steven Seagulls. So thank you very much for listening in. I'll probably dedicate the name of this week's podcast to Hench Steven Seagull. Yeah. So Tamsin is communicating. Hello, Tamsin. Hey. Yeah, I'm having a coffee. Have come down to your stall a few times. Oh, have you, Tamsin? Hold on. I might be... normally, you can click on pictures. You know what, Tamsin? Absolutely come down today, right? And if you do... I mean, I say absolutely. Clearly, you don't have to. But if you do come down today, let me know. And I'll see if I can, even just a pretty EX card you can have just for listening in this morning. So thank you very much. So if you come down, say hello. You know what? It's nice. It's nice, and it's really bizarre to have people who come to a market stall who then also listen to me whinge and whine. Oh, the wind's picking up. The wind. Oh goodness. I'm going to blow away this morning. No, it's good weather. Come down. It's glorious weather. Oh, so we got here, printed by ST is also joining in the conversation. They say, "Good morning, kid, sir." Oh, wow. Okay. Good morning, kid. I mean, it's either kid because you're from a part of the world who just calls everyone kid, or you are a lot older than me, printed by ST. I mean, you've got a dinosaur picture there. I mean, maybe that's your... Okay. It should have... I was about to call you old because you must be, because you got a dinosaur picture. But actually, no, it says they're kind, sir, as you've corrected yourself. So, thank you. And thank you for being so kind this morning. And thank you for joining in. We've probably only got the last few minutes before I've got to start preparing for the market stall this morning. There's my, for those of you who do come down the market stall, this is my market transport solution in the background. So my entire stall packs into that. So yeah, amazing. but it means however I don't have to sit with a car outside at crazy o'clock in the morning. Yeah, printed by ST. Come down, Tynemouth Market. You know what? I'm just here on a Sunday, but it is open Saturday and Sunday, and I know there are other TCG people that you could come see. So I'm not the only one. Yeah, Tamsin's saying crazy to see stalls empty. You know what? It's so bizarre this time of the morning. Because it's just so... I mean, it's not quiet, as you can hear, because the food people are allowed to set up early, you see. So you will occasionally see people with food putting their stall up there. And that is also... Dessert Hub is probably the best place to get desserts in Tynemouth. So yeah, come down on a Sunday, Dessert Hub, eat their dessert. There you go. They've got a free bit of advertising to the whole, half a dozen people or whoever watch this. Printed by ST. Yeah. Come down, get a stall. I'm assuming you do 3D printing of the such. There are other 3D printing type stalls down here, so there may be a bit of competition. But yes, come down here. The stalls are great. The people are great, and I do this as a hobby. So the more the merrier. The more the merrier, especially if you like watching my streams. So absolutely great. And like I say, there's other TCG stalls, so there's other Pokemon type stalls. So you got Aurea, there's the one that's normally just past them as well. They're really, really good. There's a guy now, I've got no idea on names, but there's a guy now over on Platform 1 side as well, not just on the Platform 2 side. But but if you want to come say hello to me, I'm on the north part of Platform 2. As as you can kind of see, this is roughly where my trolley is down there. That's where I'm setting up, near the guys with the really big pink things. But yeah, you'll see my hat. So yeah. Oh, you're a trading card guy too, printed by ST. Yeah, absolutely come down for your trading card stuff. It's absolutely great. I mean, you know, it is a decent turnover. However, I don't know if you can make a living off this place, especially like me if you do it a hobby on a Sunday. The Pokemon company always wins, I'm afraid, in the stuff that I open. But you know, we can come down here on a Sunday, have a lovely hobby, and have some fun and get to meet some cool people. So. Cool. Right, we're about 25 minutes in, and I've probably got to get my market stall all established. But thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you so much for making my morning such a happier morning. It always kind of gets me in the mood for the stall stuff. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for being awesome, guys. You are awesome. You are brilliant. So yeah, wow. Okay. Well, I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. I hope you have some more coffees, and yeah, pop in, say hello, and say hi. I listen to your TikTok on your podcast recording for I can't even say for MimiQA. I don't know why I called it that, but it was supposed to be sort of questions and answers. It's turned into more bit of a chill, but yeah, printed by ST saying have a prosperous day. Oh well, thank you very much, printed by ST. Thank you so much. Will absolutely try. But at the very least, we'll get to see some cool people, right? We'll get to see some cool people, and we'll have an amazing day. And yeah, we're just going to have a really fun time, to be honest. So it'll be absolutely great. There'll be no worries whatsoever. So thank you so much, everybody. Again, continue to have your coffees, continue to wake up well. I hope I do get to see more of you in Tynemouth Market. Please join us, not just for me, but for the other stall holders too. Come down, get some food, get some hot food, get some sweet food. Just have a nice walk whilst the weather's a little bit meh. At least you're here under the Victorian glass roof, and you're not going to get wet whilst you're in here, are you? And to be honest, it keeps most of the wind off. It's only when I'm walking to the edge of the station you get a bit of a breeze. But yeah, so have a great day, everybody, and I will absolutely talk to you soon. I'll just end my podcast there now. I've got to find the buttons right with my really cold hands this time of the morning. But thank you, podcast world. Have a great day.